Imagine walking through the narrow streets of an ancient city. Cobblestone paths, centuries-old cathedrals, temples, and palaces rising all around you. You're surrounded by history. Every stone, every archway, every worn stairway tells a story from 1,000 years ago. But then, out of the corner of your eye, you see something unexpected. Glowing golden arches. A McDonald's. It seems strange, almost out of place, yet this blend of the ancient and the modern is real. From Rome to Beijing, from Athens to Cairo, McDonald's has found its way into the heart of cities that have stood for millennia. In this documentary, we'll explore the fascinating contrast of old and new. How did modern fast food culture find a home in the middle of historic cities? What does this say about globalization, culture, and our relationship with history? And why, for many travelers, a McDonald's in an ancient city is more than just a place to grab fries. It's a window into the tension between tradition and progress. Part 1. The paradox of old meets new cities are living organisms. They grow, evolve, and adapt with time. The temples of Athens once stood as vibrant gathering places. The Forum in Rome was a marketplace. The Great Wall of China wasn't always a tourist attraction. It was a defense system. And today, as modern cities welcome millions of visitors, global brands like McDonald's have carved out their own place in these ancient landscapes. The contrast is striking. A fast food restaurant with neon signs sitting just meters away from a Roman amphitheater or a medieval church. It makes us ask, should we preserve the past untouched or accept that the future always leaves its footprint? Part 2. Case Study. McDonald's in Rome. One of the most famous examples is in Rome, Italy. Just steps away from the Spanish Steps and the Pantheon, there's a McDonald's that opened in the 1980s. At the time, it sparked outrage. Romans argued that a fast food chain clashed with the spirit of their ancient city, but McDonald's adapted. Instead of bright plastic decor, this location features marble walls, mosaic flooring, and a design that nods to Roman tradition. Tourists often stop not just for a meal, but to marvel at the unusual blending of styles. McDonald's packaging next to classical stone columns. It raises the question, is this an invasion of culture, or a brilliant example of how old and new can coexist? Part 3. Athens, Beijing, and beyond. In Athens, McDonald's can be found near historic districts where philosophers once debated. In Beijing, golden arches shine just a short walk from the Forbidden City. Even in Cairo, a McDonald's overlooks the Nile, with pyramids just miles away. Each one adapts in subtle ways. Menu items that reflect local tastes, architecture that blends with the surroundings. Yet the brand itself is unmistakably modern, creating a strange but fascinating balance. To some, it's disrespectful. To others, it's proof of globalization's reach. For travelers, it's often a curious photo opportunity, eating a Big Mac in a place where ancient emperors once ruled. Part 4. The cultural debate. The presence of a McDonald's in an ancient city sparks debate. Preservation versus progress. Should historic areas remain untouched, or should they adapt to modern life? Cultural identity. Does a McDonald's in Rome dilute Italian culture, or does it simply reflect the global nature of the modern world? Tourism. Many travelers actually appreciate the comfort of something familiar in a foreign land. But does this convenience come at the cost of authenticity? Historians argue that every generation leaves its mark on ancient cities. Just as medieval builders added cathedrals to Roman ruins, modern society has added fast food chains to historic centers. It may not be what we expect, but it's part of the ongoing story of these cities. Part 5. The symbolism of the Golden Arches. The Golden Arches are one of the most recognizable symbols on Earth. To see them glowing against the backdrop of an ancient city tells us something powerful. No matter how old a place is, it's never frozen in time. The arches may look out of place at first, but they're also a reminder of how far human civilization has come. The same streets that once hosted gladiators, philosophers, and kings now welcome tourists, students, and families, many of whom may stop for a meal at McDonald's. It's not just about food. It's about what survives, what adapts, and what coexists. Part 6. Fun facts and anecdotes. The Rome McDonald's near the Spanish Steps was once the largest in the world when it opened. In China, McDonald's introduced rice dishes to appeal to local traditions. In Egypt, some tourists joke that you can eat a McFalafel while staring at pyramids older than history books. In Athens, protesters once tried to shut down McDonald's near ancient ruins, arguing it disrespected Greek heritage. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe.